This is probably going to be the biggest, most hyped video I have ever done so far, even though I don't sound as hyped. That's just because I've been dealing with my amazing computer and it's causing me problems. But I mean, I just cannot wait to get into this new review. You've seen the title, you've seen the album cover, you know what we're going in for. I'm going to be reviewing the brand new album by Pearl Jam, Dark Matter. So this is the first album in a while, and honestly I did not know what to expect. With Pearl Jam, I have been enjoying multiple releases of them, but to me I feel like they just cannot top their debut being 10. This record is just fantastic. Every track on 10 is just a masterpiece. Probably one of the best albums from the 90s to exist. Probably one of the best grunge albums in the entire existence of grunge. But Pearl Jam are back with a brand new one, and it's probably the biggest album to be talked about. I know a lot of people have been talking about this record quite a bit, and I've been looking forward to it, especially when Dark Matter, the lead single, came out. This one was great. It had the energy, it just had some really good riffs, especially like the guitar solo towards the end, and I think Eddie Vedder's voice is really good still. And I mean, some vocalists kind of lose their touch a little bit with their vocals, but Eddie's honestly had a great range, and I think here he definitely shows that. There's a lot of good writing as well throughout this entire record. The singles have been pretty fun. Wreckage is a bit of a softer one when it comes to the free, but I do like this one quite a bit, and I think it works really well being compared to two of the more upbeat, more loud songs from them, like React, Respond, and then, as I mentioned, Dark Matter. And Running is probably the shortest, easily the shortest song on the record, but this one is short, sweet, to the point. It's just a fun track. Scared of Fear as well also kind of just hypes this record up. As soon as you go into it, it just really pulls you in, and you kind of invested into this whole journey. Now, I find the second half to kind of be the softer range of it. There's definitely some softer stuff, like Setting Sun. It's a good song. I think it's a good kind of like calmer way to end it, but honestly, I don't know. I just kind of wish we had a little bit more of the hecticness, but I still think the variety is nice, and it still has a lot of fun momentum in this record. So even with having a few songs that are slightly softer, they definitely still have that Pearl Jam oomph to it, if you know what I mean. Waiting for Stevie is a great song. This one definitely stood out to me straight away listening to this one. Just absolute banger. But a lot of honestly good stuff. I don't think there's anything weak on this record, and I think for the comeback for Pearl Jam, this could have gone probably either way in my opinion. I could have thought, oh, this one might have not been as good as anticipated, but it's actually pretty good. It's not amazing, Pearl Jam. This is definitely not their best record, but I think in what we've had for Pearl Jam in the last years, I think especially with albums like Gigaton, I'd say this is stronger. I'd say this definitely kind of holds up to the best stuff back in the earlier days of the band, like Versus or 10. This definitely has a lot more of the sound I think Pearl Jam should keep exploring with, rather than kind of the modernish era of Pearl Jam we've had. I've definitely enjoyed this one quite a bit. I think this is definitely one of their best records in such a long time. Fun album, and really enjoyed it. I mean, the hype for this one was insane. Like, this has got to be the most talked about album, probably the fastest downloaded album this year. Like, I'm not even joking. This one is insane. But yeah, let's get to the rating. I'll give this one a nice 4 out of 5. I actually quite enjoyed this one. I did not expect it, but after the kind of last two albums, this definitely is a step in the right direction, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what Pearl Jam have in store next, because this definitely is the stuff I'd prefer to see. It definitely carries some of the ideas from the earlier stuff, but it also vitalizes it to give it a modern sound. You don't want to listen to 10 again. If you want to listen to 10 again, just go listen to 10. You don't want them to just redo the same thing. So having Pearl Jam come up with fresh ideas to branch their discography is something I've enjoyed. So that's why I like it. And that's all I have to say. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next video.